Welcome back, my friends, to E's Origin. And as I stated before, I got the rotor fruit. So, what we're going to have to do when we get to the Devil's Corridor, take out most of these guys while we're fast enough to do it. But if we can't do it, well, get our health back, and we talk to this root right here. Seems you're not an unfortunate bystander of the Devil's Corridor. Perhaps there's something I can do to help. I'll give you a rotor fruit. And we get the Ring of Ease. Not the Ring of Ease, the Ring of Ease. I sense considerable power in this ring. Power to reduce the consumption of magical energy, if I'm not mistaken. It should make it much easier to use a Thunderclaw on those demons inside. Thank you, little one, I appreciate it. So actually, I'm just gonna start making a break for it. Because I'm going to gun it as fast as I can. Boost on! There we go. And with that, now I can do this. So if I were to use this, I wouldn't be using as much MP. So actually I can really gun it all the way up to the top. Like so, and just keep going. Like so. Bye, y'all. This way I can just heal myself like this way. actually going here, it will net us a bonus. A bonus that we definitely want. Go down here, we get the banded boots. Oh, but that's not all of them. You see, if we go further, this will take us to the next area. Giving us more health. Not what I wanted, but okay. That's annoying as hell. Stop that shit. Not so much of the Devil's Corridor now, since we've gotten through the troublesome part of the corridor. And there goes another level. I can never understand why people just call this place the Devil's Corridor, which I do not see any sign of the devil anywhere to be seen. And I find those kind of people to be detached from reality, because there are some people who just like, I think, read too much into, I don't know. They read too much into certain issues, you know. I mean, there are some people who think that there were certain people in the world that was like the greatest thing since Jesus Christ. To that I say, are you out your goddamn mind? I kid you not, there are people out there who just basically think one person is like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Now let's put it all together. Jesus Christ and sliced bread. I say, y'all both nuts. And we get a Celtian Panacea. Or Celtian Panacea. Whatever the name is. Oh no, that means one thing. Upgrade! Oh, okay. I was wondering, okay, do I have to go over there and not breathe life into her? I'm near my quota in which I need to be for the next boss, which is, I believe, level 24. I need to be level 25. Because the way I figure, I need to be at least 2 to 3 levels stronger than the boss. If that makes sense, you know. This kind of game you have to play smart with your levels. Like, that's how I figure, you know, it's smart just to play it really, real smart to be at least 2 levels higher than your opponent, regardless if you get an armor upgrade or not. Damage output is just as important. Oh, and look. Trap chest. We know what this means. We have to find these 4 torches and light them back up again. Challenge accepted. First, I want to take you guys out. Y'all major pain in the ass. So we got our checkpoint, like so. Get my leggings upgraded. And increase my SP. Now it's a good time to get more. At this point in the game, you want to get more SP. So we're here at the construct chamber. But before we get to the construct, we have to deal with this little trap here. This weekend has just been crazy on my end, you know. Let's just say the past weekend, it's been crazy. It seems like every time every weekend is coming up, I seem to dread it for some reason. There's one. And I don't know why. It's like this weekend in particular, I had to cook. I had to cook for like the whole weekend. Well, not the entire weekend, but for one day. So I'm cooking the chicken. My cousin's helping me out with, putting sauce on it and everything. She's doing the fixings. And, I'm doing all this while, Big was streaming. In the middle of the game, we were playing Talisman that weekend. And, here I am, I'm tired and exhausted and just feeling pretty meh about it. And the thing is, when I'm feeling that way and then, somebody's already barking out orders, I get pissed. I mean, for my friends who know me, they know it's not a good idea just to get me pissed off. And I don't mean to be pissed off, but when you deal with family and you're dealing with two entities. In my family, you're dealing with two entities. You're dealing with my mom, who wants to help but can't really help. But the best kind of help she can do is wait. That's the best kind of help she can do. She can wait. And on top of that, her girlfriends that show up, I have to say, I do not want to be near them, okay? I really don't. Because one is just annoying as hell, and then you got the other one who is nosy as hell. Yeah, that's right, nosy as hell. And then they ask me, they want to agitate me. I'm already agitating enough. It's a terrible thing when you instantly get agitated by people. And then there are certain people that just have this tendency to instantly agitate. Oh, the variety. The one that says, you ought to be where you ought to be, or something like that. And I've been holding my tongue in for so long, I've been wanting to say, now listen here. Three. Now once I start saying, now listen here, people start to back up. I don't mean to be like that, but really, I had enough of people barking orders at me. you know, it just get irritating me. I do not like it because I can hear just fine. I don't need you to say, I can hear you just fine. Just say it once, I get to it. But if you start yelling at me, I don't see the point of me doing it. Why don't you do it when I tell you to do it? I don't need you yelling at me. I heard you the first time. Why you want to yell at me? No, seriously, why do you need to yell at me? We're at level 25. It don't make no sense, because, you know, I can hear you. I'm not deaf. Well, why don't you get up and do it? And I'm giving you a day in the life of what happens in my family. Now, as you know, I do these videos in the morning or at night, because that's the only time I will actually get some time to myself. When I post them, it's like during the day. And when this happens, I'm like, okay, I can do this. This is fine, this is dandy, I don't mind doing this. And like I said, the only time it gets really, really hectic is when it's on the weekend. I kid you not, this is the only time when this happens. So I am uncertain about, no, that's not it. So really, I am uncertain about my vacation, because at the same time that I would like to go on vacation, my cousin has to go because she has to check on her family. That's understandable. So I said, well, I'll simply wait until you get back, then I'll go on my vacation. I mean, it seems fair. Because A, I want to go on my vacation knowing that my folks are safe and they're well taken care of. I'm pretty sure that last torch is somewhere over there, but I just have to really look for it. But anyway, as I was saying, it's what I had to deal with on every weekend, or not every weekend, every other night, because like I said, I sleep during the day because I work on these videos around, maybe for a couple hours, depending on what I feel like doing. And I try to get as much as I can in. Because, you know, I have to. And I said, well, I would do as many videos as I can before my break. So my break is thus. When my cousin gets back from her vacation, it's not now, but when she goes on her break, and she comes back, I go on mine. Because to be honest, I've been without a break for I don't know how long. So it's understandable that everybody else say I deserve a break because, you know, I've been through a lot. I really have, though. You know, between what happened with my mom and everything. I deserve a break, you know? Because out of all the people in this group that deserve a break, I'm the one who needs the most. I mean, it's good that I go to my 4-day convention in July. Sometimes in June, but more times it's in July. And the good thing is, I don't really have to be in costume. Matter of fact, my costume is, lacks a button. Pants button. But what I might do is I just might order a new costume. Just because, you know, I need a new costume. Upon the many other things that I need. But it goes without saying, you know, I've just been so busy with everything else. Have I not went this way? Oh God, I have not went this way. So the barrier was linked to all those unlit torches. I had to do a lot better than that. And for our efforts we get the Construct Medallion. So, give me a moment here. I'm going to do a little cleanup. Alright. Now that we have the Construct Medallion, we can move on to our next boss. So let's save. And proceed. So let's use the Construct Medallion like so. I'm only asking for 2 weeks. That's all I'm asking. Nothing more, nothing less. Just 2 weeks. I can cool down. I can relax. Just 2 weeks off out of town. That's all I'm asking for. Okay. Let's take on the next of the great bosses of East. Gelaldy! Well, you've seen me do this once. You've seen me do it again. Take off the fist he throws. And just attack him. Repeat the process. And whatever you do, keep moving. Don't stop for shit. That's all you have to do, just constantly move. right here, man. There's not much I can tell you right here. I mean, really, he's just doing the same thing. Ow. One more. There we go. Some like it hot. It says chop it like it's hot. Oh God, thank you for that level up. I surely appreciate that. Let's move on. And make our stop for this session. Wait! It's you. Thank you for saving me earlier. And for giving me my dad's sword. I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I go out of my way to help the enemy? I don't know, but you did. When you were carrying me out of that corridor, I was kind of half in and half out. But it was you who was carrying me. That much I remember very clearly. Sounds like a dream to me. Maybe a nightmare. If that's all you have to say, then I'm afraid I must be going.
Wait! My dad told me about you. He said that you were the most trusted of all his men. That you pretty much carried the Holy Knights all on your own. I guess that Kishgal guy was the one who killed him. I'm sorry I jumped to conclusions.
No need for apologies. I am your enemy after all. I stood by when your father died. I didn't do a thing to try and save him. Seems like I should be the one apologizing to you, don't you think?
But
the world's a cruel place, little girl. You need to come to terms with that, or you're as good as dead already. Hopefully you learned that lesson earlier when... Wait. How did you get here?
huh?
There's no way you should have been able to make it through the Devil's Corridor in one piece. But here you are. So I'm asking you, how? How is that possible?
Well, you can thank your little brother for that. Karina!
You?
It's been quite some time, Toal. Circumstances aside, it's good to see you're well.
How very kind of you to say, though well is a relative term. But let's dispense with the pleasantries. Am I to understand that my brother found a way to silence the Devil's Corridor?
He did, apparently by breaking some kind of air intake valve on one of the outer walkways.
Just like Adol Christine.
So now it's just a normal hallway, or as to normal as anything in this place can get anyway. Defeat worthy of the successor to House Fact, wouldn't you say?
I see. So he puzzled it out, did he?
In some ways, you haven't changed one bit.
What do you mean?
Isn't it obvious? You always get this proud look on your face anytime someone praises your little brother. It was worth coming here just to see that expression. Alright, Unica, let's head back, shall we? Yes, ma'am.
Hold it right there! What was your purpose in coming here?
There was no time for a proper greeting when last we met. I simply felt it wasn't right to leave on such aggressive terms. Plus, our little knight here wanted to thank you for saving her and apologize for her earlier actions. I trust none of this is a problem for you?
No, it's fine.
While I've got your attention, though, I'd like to address some of the more hostile sentiments you've expressed. Plans to use the goddesses for some nefarious purpose, talk of conquering East, radical material to be sure, but do you really think anyone's buying it? Well, you always were pretty rash, jumping right into where the goddesses fear to tread, careless as can be. And considering what you've said and done thus far, I certainly have no intention of asking you to join us. But still, just remember, you can depend on us should you ever feel the need. We'll always be here for you.
That was a truly pathetic play for my sympathies. Rash and careless. That sounds about right. But it's who I am. It's what I do best. I might as well see this madness through to the end. Onward and upward!
The Hometown Corporation. Toal.
Fina told me you'd be here. I'm sorry to visit you at this late hour, though.
Oh, it's quite alright. I don't think anyone's going to get much sleep tonight.
No kidding. The ritual starts bright and early in the morning, no?
That's right. The 6 priests have already begun their preparations. By tomorrow evening, it should all be over without incident, I pray.
That's good.
But aren't you worried? We are, after all, only halfway infallible.
Oh, come now. You know I didn't mean it like that. Though, truth be told, I'm about ready to take back that compliment. You've never seemed more infallible than you do at this moment. You have such conviction in your eyes. You truly are a woman on a mission. Or more appropriately, a goddess on high.
I do feel a bit invigorated by all this excitement, I suppose. You'd think I'd be nervous too, but strangely I'm not. I feel rather calm and collected, in fact. Perhaps it's the harmonica.
Oh? Well, that seems a bit exaggerated, but I'm glad to hear my gift is appreciated nonetheless.
Oh, it's no exaggeration at all. A handmade harmonica forged by Cleria by the master metalsmith Zalim herself. However did you manage to forge such an extravagant item in times like these?
Don't worry about it. Holy Knights are salaried after all, and I'm no particularly Let me read that again. Holy Knights are salaried after all, and I've no particularly expensive hobbies. Nor can I think of a better use for my money in all the world.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking out loud. Would you afford me the honor of hearing you play it once more? I missed the beginning of that lovely melody.
Twould be my pleasure. Just be sure you listen closely this time.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Commander. It's quite alright. I just figured I might try one last time. It's not too late, you know. Are you certain you won't reconsider?
I do not doubt your skill, sir, but I simply cannot allow you to undertake this mission alone. And I should hope you know me well enough to understand how stubborn I intend to be on this point.
But you're still so young. You bear the future of ease on your shoulders. What purpose could possibly be served by rushing headlong into certain death? To ensure there's a future left to bear, sir. The demons are upon us, and the knights and sorcerers have their hands full, keeping them at bay until the ritual is completed. The only way to prevent them from overpowering us is to strike from within and spawn confusion in their ranks. You said so yourself. Though I do regret the offense I'm certain Gelaldy will take with me for pursuing this course of action. We're the same rank, yet I alone get to accompany you? I can see the indignation in his eyes now. Yes, so can I. And if you survive, you'll be apologizing for it for the rest of your life. Not just to him, but to your friends, your little brother, and of course to Lady Rhea most of all. I'm prepared for the consequences of my actions, but at least I won't be alone in my shame. I can't imagine how you'll ever get that daughter of yours to forgive you for running off like this. Indeed, no survival will be met with a hero's welcome, but eventually the scoldings will begin, and demons may pale in comparison. At any rate, dawn is breaking. I think it's time we meet our fates head on. Yes, sir! And we reach the next area known as the Silent Sands. So I think now's a good time to stop here. And next time, we're going to go beyond the Silent Sands and make more progress when E's origin continues right after this.